Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So let's talk about Black Ink Crew. OMG. Like, Sky went in. I don't know if Sky's on mood stabilizers. I don't know what's going on. But next episode, we're supposed to find out what's going on with Sky. I guess it has to deal with something with her children. Most likely her oldest son that doesn't want anything to do with her. And she's taking it out on the people around her, you know, because usually when Sky has problems, she take it out on people around her, people that are closest to her. So maybe, you know, Young Bae's story does seem fishy. It does seem like a Lifetime movie story. I even, like, when I saw Young Bae go see her mother, I was like, does Young Bae look like her mother? I was like, or is that like a random lady that they put in the house? But at the end of the day, I look at the pictures. You look at the pictures as well, and you let me know if they do look alike. I think they do look alike. But Sky is wrong. Sky is wrong about, you know, coming at Young Bae like that, calling her a lie and all this other stuff. We all know that people do lie on reality TV shows. They make up stories. They make up lifestyles. And also they have fake relationships, fake everything. And also Sky lied on this show too as well. So why is she trying to throw Young Bae under the bus? But we know if Sky didn't act the way that she did and she wasn't being all rambunctious and evil and wicked towards the cast members, it probably wouldn't have been so, you know, theatrical for, you know, the trip. It would have been dull and it would have been dry. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's going to give everybody something to talk about. And Sky is here to stay. She's here to keep her spot, and Donna's there to assist her with keeping her spot as well, even though Donna does not agree with Sky at this point. This is like the second time I actually seen Donna really go in on Sky, like, you know, disagree with her. You know, the last time she disagreed with her is because Sky was moving to Atlanta, and, you know, Donna was jealous. And anyways, we know Donna got a sex tape out with Alex, the vagina slayer. I did a video on that as well. It's in my What's Going On playlist, so let's get it in. So anyways, they're all at dinner talking or whatever, and then Ted brings up a wonderful point. He was like, yo, when we was at the breakdancing contest, the people there was looking at us like we were weirdos and shit like that. Like, you know, black people started, you know, and Spanish people started, you know, breakdancing, especially in the Bronx. That's where it came from. And Ted is absolutely right. But, you know, it's not uncommon for people to steal from black people. It just happens. Like, they steal our history. You see the Nefertiti, they turn into a white woman. Then also, if you go to the museums, we got to pay to go see our people. We got to go pay to see our people, you know, and we don't have no control. We don't get any money from people paying thousands, hundreds and hundreds of dollars to go to these fancy museums that have our culture, our ancestors, you know, our deities and everything in there, our jewelry, our dress, everything, you know. And then we could talk about, you know, we don't get, especially the lady that invented, you know, security systems, but we'll get into that. So anyways, Ted did have a good point. Everybody tried to brush his point off or whatever, and so, you know, Teddy is coming around to be a good guy. You know, he's actually really understanding a lot of things, and he's a very much more mature than he was in previous seasons as well. So he asks Sky, what's up with your Korean? What happened with your Korean? How was his chopsticks? And Sky said that his chopstick was like a spring roll. It wasn't an egg roll, but it was a spring roll, and it fit very well. And I do like spring rolls. I like the vegan spring rolls. But so anyway, Sky was acting out how good it was and how it fit like a glove and it was so tight and all this other stuff. Like, you know, Sky's doing what she got to do. Like, we can judge Sky and say, well, that's not motherly, but you know what? This is a Korean. This is how she's trying to make her money. So I don't know if her behavior helps her relationship with her son, because he might look at her negatively, but once he probably gets to know his mom, he'll probably, you know, warm up to her behavior. You know, this is just, you know, a character that she plays on TV to get paid for, to live in that mansion over there in Atlanta and do her thing and go on to photo shoots. And actually Sky was on, you know, Wildin' Out, and she was actually on Wildin' Out, and she did a wonderful job on Wildin' Out. Like, she had an excellent personality when she was on Wildin' Out, and she was friendly, happy, everything. So it's just like, damn, I see her on here like this. So anyways, she's describing how good the sex was with Kyle, because, you know, she met the Korean guy at the breakdancing place, and she was talking about she can dance, and she was doing her moves and everything. And so that's when Young Bae walks in. Young Bae's like, I'm pregnant. And then, you know, Sky just feeling like, yo, this girl got too much going on. She's pregnant. You know, she got a missing mother. She got a father that abused her. She lived in the shipyard. She got all this stuff going on. It's too convenient. I don't know if Sky is jealous of young baby because probably, she's going to keep her child, and her child's, and she's going to be a better mother than Sky. Basically, that's what it, I don't know if that's the reason why Sky is upset or mad about Bae being pregnant, accusing her of lying, because Bae is about to start a family, something that Sky did years ago, but she did it when she wasn't old enough. She did it with having a grandmother with mental illness. She did it with an older man, a younger man, and she had financial difficulties, and so, and she didn't have any help or any support. And now young Bae is pregnant. She already lives with her man, and possibly they're gonna get married, because Rob seemed like a good dude. He seems like he's gonna make an honest woman out of Bae. And so, but young Bae doesn't want to focus on her being pregnant. She wants to focus on finding her mother and all that other good stuff. But Sky is like, yo, we haven't met your teacher, we haven't met your sister, we haven't met your best friend, we haven't met anybody that knew you. Like, what's going on? Well, she haven't been there for 10 years, so she probably doesn't have any contact with anybody. And then she also said that her mom has been vanished from the family. She has been expelled from the family because she married a poor man that ended up beating her and her kids. I was like, oh shit, but Sky doesn't understand that. She thinks she's lying or whatever. So it is what it is. And then Sky, she goes back to the house and she talks to Ted, and she talks to, Season, was like, yo, what's going on with her pink wig and her pink shit on all crazy and shit. I don't know if she's on mood stabilizer, she's on medication, or maybe she brung some, she got some E, she got some X, she got some Molly, she got something going on over there. So anyways, she talks to them and she tells them, hey, listen, I think young Bae is lying. It seems like a lifetime story. You guys need to open your eyes, put your antennas on, and when a motherfucker show you their face, you should know. So basically, it's like young Bae is her target. I think it's because young Bae is pregnant as well, and she has a lot going on, and her storyline is kind of positive, and Sky's storyline has to always be negative, or she has to be coming at somebody, she has to be bullying somebody. Maybe Sky wants to change, and maybe she could be outgrowing Black Ink, but we'll see what happens with that situation. So she tells them to make sure, pay attention. Something ain't right. And so Caesar's like, yo, something's wrong with Sky. Why is she acting like that? Why does she think young Bae is lying? And so Ted is like, yo, Sky's tripping. So, but they're basically brushing it off like it ain't no big deal, like it ain't nothing. So anyways, C's ordered pizza and shit. They're supposed to be partying, having a good time. Donna and C started throwing pizza at each other. C was like, yo, I tried to order a pizza. They don't fucking speak English. He was like, yo, they don't speak English. They don't understand me, because Donna can't eat pork and all this other stuff. So they throw pizza, they throw water and shit like that. So they're having a good time. Sky has the tea kettle filled with black Hennessy. She was like, yo, this is Korean Hennessy or whatever. And then Sky's just, Sky's doing her thing. I was like, okay. So anyways, they stay in the house or whatever. And I knew that them staying in the house and drinking, that somebody was going to get upset. And the only person that was going to get upset was going to be Sky, because she's having the mood swings, as we see on last episode or whatever. So anyways, Sky asked Miss Kitty, like, how does it feel to, be effing C's and not effing him anymore and working for him? How's it like? How's work for you? How's life for you like that? Like, she comes at her so nasty and so disgusting, and Kit didn't do nothing to her. I wonder if Kit thinks like, damn, I came after Duchess. I tried to fight Duchess and all this other stuff, and me and C's ain't together. We ain't got nothing going on. And now I got to deal with, Sky bullying me like, Sky used to get at, Duchess. But sometimes Duchess deserved it. Duchess thought Sky was a friend and Sky wasn't her friend. So it seems like Miss Kit is going through the same situation, or is, Sky jealous of when Caesar's in a relationship, because it seems like she wasn't happy when he was with Duchess, but we all understand why. She wasn't happy when he was with Miss Kit, and we kind of understand why too as well. But it seems like anybody that Caesar's with, Sky's not feeling it. Is Sky dipping in there with C's? Do they got something going on that we don't know about? Are they more than brother and sister, even though they're not biologically related? So anyways, she comes at her like that, and then I was like, and Donna was like, yo, why are you acting like that? What's going on? What, like, yo, Sky, you getting really deep. Yo, you getting really, deep. You're going in. Like, what's up with that? Then Sky throws a bag of chips and hit Miss Kitty, and Miss Kitty was like, ah! It's like, Miss Kitty, you better get your ass up and throw your hands up. Sky's picking on you because you let her pick on you. You know what? If you got to fight every day, but don't be letting Sky, yell all in your face, spit all in your face, put her vagina all in your face when you was on the bus. Miss Kid, you got to stick up for yourself. If you want to continue to collect this check, you're going to have to stick up for yourself. You're going to have to be like Tatiana over there at Black Ink. So anyways, Miss Kid, she gets up, and Sky calls her a B word. Sky is coming after her for no apparent reason. I don't know if Sky's jealous because she looks good or she just doesn't like her, period. But Sky was like, you always complain, everything irritates you. You complain about the light, you complain about your eyes, you complain about walking, you complain about moving, you complain about sitting. It's like, damn, like, yo, the way that Sky's acting and she's going off and she can't handle her emotions, whatever she's feeling, like, it's probably a good thing that she did give her kids away. So, and she might be, picking up some of her mother's issues, you know what I mean? Or she needs to work on how to deal with going through drama, going through trials and tribulations and mental drama, you know what I mean? And then being in the spotlight. So maybe she needs counseling, maybe she needs therapy, but she's grown enough to know that them things are out there for her, especially she can afford it now. If you can afford a mansion, you can afford to sit on a therapist couch or mini mansion in Atlanta. So anyways, Sky said, you ain't, calls her a B word, and then that's when Miss Kit gets up, she throws the bottles, and she knocks them over, she runs in her room, and she goes, you're an effing B word, And so, but it was funny when Donna said, like, yo, it's gonna, because they stayed in the house because it's gonna rain, and, Bae wasn't feeling good, and Donna was like, I don't want to go outside because there's probably nuclear stuff in the water. And Donna's absolutely right. She has a point about that, they have fishes with like 3 heads. They have fishes with claws over there, especially if you go fishing over there in Korea because of the toxicity and the toxic and all that stuff that they have in the water. And at one point in time, people was hoping that the water don't transfer and get hit. That's why a lot of people say don't eat fish and don't eat because it's full of mercury and all the good stuff. Some people say mercury's good for you, some people say mercury's not. But nuclear testing going on with the animals. They got rats like that look way different than the ones in the United States and things like that. There's a lot of studies done on that, and that was really a big issue a couple of years ago, but it kind of like died down. So anyways, it is what it is. And then, young Bae lets everybody know that she found her mother. Her mother's all good. Her mother was staying at a friend's house out in the mountain, and she has to confront her father, and she said she's going to call the cops on him and all this other stuff, something she should have did like 25 years ago, 10 years ago, so she could be with her daughter. I can't believe young Bae hasn't seen her mother in 10 years. OMG, I could not do it. There's no way. I would be back in Korea, or my mother would have to come with me. 10 years? That shit hurts. 10 years. And you know what? If everything is true with young Bae, this is actually like a gift for her to go there and see her mom. You know what I'm saying? And then tell her mom that she's pregnant too as well. So anyways, young Bae, she meets her mom. Her mom's good. They talk, they cry. The mom is so appreciative of young Bae because young Bae took care of her, support her. She lives in a nice apartment. Everything's good. And her mom says she gets inspiration by looking at young Bae's letter when she left and went to the United States. And she goes, the mom feels so bad because she feels like she didn't do anything for young Bae and she didn't help her. Where is the sister? So anyways, young Bae, they cry. They have a good moment. Young Bae's going to wait to tell her mother. Young Bae goes to the hospital. She finds out that, she's 8 weeks pregnant. Everything is cool with the baby. Kit goes with her to the hospital. Everything seems real nice. And young Bae is going to tell Rob when she sees him because she doesn't want to tell him over the phone. And so young Bae ends up telling her mom that she is pregnant. They meet up and they go to dinner, and her mom is kind of not too happy because she's having a kid without being married. She's having a kid out of wedlock, and it's kind of like shunned to do that in Korea, and it's kind of like shunned to do that too in the United States, only with people that are deeply religious or have that mentality, or has grown up with, you get married first and then you have a baby. It's some, parts of society, and some people do still feel that way. But young Bae mother was like, I'm going to be there, I'm going to support you. But young Bae asked her mom to come to New York to live with her, and she goes, no, I'm going to stay here. But she goes, if you get married or you have a baby, I'm going to come there. Then young Bae says, I'm pregnant. So the mom says the mom is eventually going to come to New York and help take care of young Bae and her grandchild. And maybe it's going to be a new lease, and young Bae feels good about it because she can give her child the things that she never had, the love, the support, and all this other stuff. So we got Kit. She goes out with C. C's apologized for treating treating her like shit, for cheating on her. Everything that C's did to Duchess, he did it to Miss Kit, and Miss Kit was fighting Duchess. So anyways, they have a good time out, and C's is feeling some type of way because, it's a rumor that, Kit possibly kissed, Teddy. So it is what it is. So anyways, everything's good with that situation. And, Young Bae also did say she felt guilty leaving her mother, and coming to the United States. But it's a good thing that she did because she was able to provide for her mother. And like C says, she's like the American dream. So anyways, it's all good. So, and her baby's all good. So we get back to Black Ink. And guess what? Everybody's cool. Tatiana's back there and she's surprised everybody's happy and cool with her. And then we got, Jada and Walt. And, they're cool. They're doing a handshake. And then we cut to a screen where Jada takes Walt out to lunch. And she apologized to him. But you can tell when Walt was looking at Jada, he was hurt because he really wanted to marry her and pop a baby in her too as well. And so Walt has got over it because he goes, we work together. I was wrong to expect something serious from her because she is a young girl and a young lady, a young woman or whatever. So they're cool. Everything's all good. So everybody's at the shop chilling. Oh shit's there. Everybody's just having a good time. And then a client walks in. I guess her name is T Boogie or something. And she used to be Oh shit's client. Oh shit is all bragging like, damn, people must have heard that I came back to Harlem and I'm going to get my clients back. Well, damn, oh shit. How come when you was on your way back to New York, how come you didn't call your clients and let them know that you're back in town? How come you wasn't posting on Instagram? How come you wasn't posting on Snapchat? You should have been calling clients and let them know that you're back and all this other stuff. But anyways, he didn't do that. So she comes in and, oh shit runs up and hug T Boogie, whatever her name is. She's a pretty girl too as well, pretty young lady. And I like her braids. And so they hug or whatever. And oh shit is just happy. He's thrilled. And then come to find out, she was like, oh shit was like, so what kind of tattoo do you want today? And she was like, oh, I'm here for Alex to do my tattoo. And oh shit was like, yo, you're my client. She was like, yo, you left, you bounced. There was no contact. So I called here and, Alex is a dope new artist and I want to try him out or whatever. And so shit was like, what? Come on. And then this is when you see the skills of, Tatiana, whatever her name is, the new manager. She comes in and she grabs the client, was like, I need you to do some paperwork so she doesn't see the two artists fighting over her. Melanie's there chilling, hanging out. Everybody's there in the shop at Black Ink. That's not in, Korea. And so Alex and, what's his name? Alex and oh shit, they go in and oh shit was like, yo, that's my client. You stealing my client or whatever. And so Alex was like, no, I'm not stealing your client. She had you before. She tried you before. Now she wants something new. She wants something fresh. I'm the new Black Ink. You know what I mean? She called me and then no. Oh, she was like, no, that's wrong. No, you stealing my client. Yo, that's wrong. That's wrong. She's been coming here for me. That's my client. Yo, this is messed up. And so then Alex was like, yo, whatever. She asked for me. She called here for me. She didn't call here for you or whatever. So oh shit is mad, but oh shit should have been calling and letting his clients know. And plus, if she called and she asked for Alex, it's not, Alex's fault as well. And then on top of that, you left Black Ink and you was in California like the client said. So you know what? You need to start calling your clients and let them know that you back or do something. But I don't think you should have got upset. I think you should have been just like, yo, it is what it is. I bounce. I gotta gain my clientele back. And plus, I gotta show this new youngin' that I'm good at it. So who do you think is better? Oh shit or Alex that tattooing? So anyways, moving on from that, I was like, damn, Alex is out here talking crap. And Alex can't really tattoo all that great. But whatever he tattoo, it's all right because I thought he's still supposed to be an apprentice. And Melanie's supposed to be training him, so he's not even being an apprentice anymore. He's not being trained, I guess. He's doing good. So anyways, Young Bae, she's going to wait to tell Rob about her baby or whatever. So anyways, now we get to the dinner time. And so anyways, we get to dinner. Everybody that's in Korea, they're getting, they're at the dinner table, whatever. They're toasting to leaving. C says some wonderful things to, Young Bae or whatever. And everything seems all good. And then this is when, Kyle steps in, the Korean guy that, Sky is dating. She was like, let me introduce you to the people I love the most and I like the least. And she went Caesar, And she goes, that's my brother. She went to Caesar, that's my brother, I love him. And she went to Ted, that's my brother too, that's my ace spoon coon or whatever, but he's kissing her over there, and talking about Kat, that he's kissing Kat, and that's my girl Donna, whatever, she sleeps with everybody, you know what I'm saying? And this is Young Bae, she's pregnant out of wedlock. I was like, damn, you throwing shots like that when you did the same damn thing. At least she's an older woman doing it, but you're a woman doing it, whatever. And she goes, that's Kit. She be kissing him. And basically, she was saying that Kit has a whore mouth or whatever. And I was like, oh my God. And she was just going in. And I was like, yo, Sky was just like being mad evil. I was just like, yo. Sometimes when you think shit about people, you don't say it. Sky said it. She was saying everything. And she was like, yeah, she's pregnant out of wedlock. I was like, yo, that's wrong. And then I was like, C just had his head down. I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe she's going there. Then she's talking about, Ted is messing with Kitty. They're kissing and they're doing something in Puerto Rico. And I used to fuck him. And Donna was like, yo, why are you wilding out? He was like, because he needs to know his enemies at the table. I was like, I know Kyle is never going to talk to Sky again unless he's turned on about the way she's acting. I was like, yo, she's mad, mad rude, mad disrespectful, but it wouldn't be a show. It would have been a boring dinner basically, but she didn't have to go in on Young Bae is just, and so then she does go in on, first she says, oh, Kitty done fucked, C, she done had sex with C's, and she's kissing him over there, she got a whore mouth, and she was like, all the ladies at the table are whores, I'm the only lady here that's not a whore. I was like, but you just had sex with him the other night, you just met him. Well, I guess that don't count. And then she was like, Donna done had sex. She was like, she done had sex with Ted. I got over. I'm not mad. She had sex with him a long time ago. I was like, oh God, why is she being so disrespectful? Why is she throwing her friends under the bus? No matter what she's going through, how's she gonna hurt the people that are there for her, especially when her son and shit, and the shit that she was going through and supporting her and not judging her on camera. So anyways, did she tell, Kyle that she got 2 kids she gave away, or she didn't know she gave them away because they was in jail, so they did some type of adoption and the oldest son don't want to fuck with her? Did she tell Kyle that? Why she's telling everybody else's business? I was like, yo, Sky, you really disappointed me, but you did say some real shit to it. You did tell the truth on some of the things. And then she goes, and let's talk about Young Bae. She was like, Young Bae, I want to meet your father because your story is like a lifetime story. Don't make no sense. It's like, I supposed to believe that you lived at a shipyard. Give me some pictures, show me some pictures, because this don't make no sense or whatever. And basically she's just saying that Young Bae is out here lying and she ain't telling the truth, and she feels some type of way and she wants proof. And Young Bae was like, what kind of proof do you want? You want me to show you pictures? How am I gonna do that? And this guy was like, yo, and then Kitty jumps in, was like, yo, you're not gonna do this. And Sky goes inside, get water and sprinkle them. I mean, just mean and vicious, like she was above them. Like, yo, when you going through something, you don't take it out like that on somebody. I was like, damn, Sky. It was funny, but it was hurtful at the same damn time. But if it comes out to be proven that Young Bae is telling the truth, you know what I mean? How's she gonna feel about that? And she was like, yo, she was telling Young Bae that she didn't even want to be here. She never wanted to come to Korea. And she said that Young Bae, only reason why you made up the story is because you want a free trip to Korea to see your mom, to have people feel sorry for you, and all this other stuff. So it seems like Sky is kind of jealous of the situation, that people cared about, Young Bae, seeing her mom and all this other stuff. It really seemed like she's jealous. She was like, yo, you just wanted a free trip and all this other stuff, camera time basically. And then Young Bae gets up, she walks away. Donna goes and walks away, and Sky's like this, like she's thinking that Donna was gonna hit her, but Donna just walked past her. And then Donna, Kit and Young Bae, they go in the elevator, and then Young Bae is just crying. I was like, damn, some foul shit that Sky did. Sky went over and beyond the usual. She's hurtful and mean, but she was just brutal, very brutal. Like damn, you treat people like, how do you treat your enemies? Tell me how you really feel. What she did, she told them how she really felt. Peace. I'm all one love.